While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Ard-Net Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lucari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you should be the first to initiate contact. Favorably to a familiar face. May I open a channel? Unidentified vessels. This is Captain Trumarque of the LSS Raskava. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of establishing peaceful contact between us. I'm not certain. Wait, they're locking weapons! I don't understand. The Raskava did nothing to prevent this attack! Vessels. This is Prime Minister Tulamon of the Kantari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same. There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person. Will you accept my invitation to parley?
The Kantari. They survived. Somehow they managed to survive the devastation of Kenta and make it here. Incredible. Historically, Kantari were quick to distrust and attack. It would seem that hasn't changed. We should be cautious. Despite that, I am ready to transport when you are. sacred trees of Lucar. The Kentari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This Prime Minister has much to answer for. Where is she, by the way? And why are we meeting on the street? That Kentari on the street looks quite ill. Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area. They still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable. How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems. What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store? It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here. Does that fluid look off to you? I've never seen this level of suffering. Oh, they pile the refuse in the streets. It's barbaric. There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lucari and her alien rat!
I see hatred for Lucari still burns in the hearts of some Kentari, along with violent xenophobia. Hopefully their leadership is of a more diplomatic nature. The Capitol building is a short distance from here.
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Centauri population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony. The structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers of the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the small level have commenced. The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Centauri population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony. The small business epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase meters, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future. Vietnam Room, number 41 of the South Capitol Steel Vendors, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Fortress, Room celebrated by purchasing gold-made breathers for each fan in the stadium. The lunar colony is providing just enough food. The small business epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, the structural integrity of several housing Vietnam Room, number 41 of the South Capitol Steel Vendors, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Fortress, Room celebrated by purchasing gold-made breathers for each fan in the stadium.
Asteroid mining in the system has revealed a new mineral. Its primary use lies in power generation, and it could serve as a high-energy alternative to chemical and atomic fuel sources currently in use. The Kandar Energy Consortium has secured initial rights to harvesting the mineral known as Ard-Net. Contrary to reformist propaganda, smog levels are stable and decreasing in some quadrants. Yes, construction teams are receiving contracts, but this will lead to job creation and affordable housing throughout Kandar City. Remember, as upper floors are bought and moved into, the lower floors are made available to others at affordable rates. Looking for an 80th floor view? Soon you'll be able to get one. United, we are strong. Recent studies on the connection between unprotected breathing and the so-called smog sickness were inconclusive. Many of the planet's population never wear breathers, and none have been diagnosed with the disease. Remember, eat well and work hard. Staying strong is the only true way to keep from getting ill. Buranu the Beast Moody, number 15 of the colony leaders, has received more criticism for speaking out against the owners of the various planetary teams. Moody continues to state that the team owners are subjecting the players to horrible living conditions while the owners all live in penthouse suites. Multiple players have gone on the record that their living conditions are fine and they are not being bribed to make these statements. A boycott on all Beast souvenirs is still in effect in most cities, though Moody has yet to be suspended by the Sporting Guild.
Even here, the poor huddle in misery. What? Another attack? go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do. Well, this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Welcome to New Kantar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people. I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into two factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better, and the traditionalists, who cling tightly to the old ways and all of the destruction that comes with them. The Kentari who attack you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lucari, as a threat to their existence.
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads, you're hostile invaders. And the Lucari? Dangerous anarchists from our distant past, long thought exiled, now returned. And more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right about all of you.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with aliens, with Lucari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain, and we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders? Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence? Or a cunning ruse to weaken our defenses and lower our guard?
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers. Your help protecting it will be welcomed by my government. The sooner you can begin, the better.
Saving their ships might build some trust with Kentari. activity on the Kentari moon, along with numerous Zen-Kethi life signs and several proto-matter signals. We'd better hurry. They may be prepared to detonate more bombs.
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now! I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari.
Detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there. No one. They're all gone. What did they do to us? What has happened?
All is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kentari who were killed, we can help you restore your moon's food production capabilities in short order.
Unlikely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our military, Prime Minister. They mean to conquer us.
Calm yourself, Pentaro, and remember who is Prime Minister here. Captain Kumarke, I accept your proposal, provided there's full oversight from the Ministry of Defense at every stage of the operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm sure.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now.
Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why? Shift the settings myself. That moon should be covered with clouds by now. I could use some assistance down there. Please join me at the work site.
Let's begin by configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays. I'll observe the flow rates while you make the adjustments. Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a protomatter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lucari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kentari observers made those adjustments.
I could use some assistance! Attacking us is unwise. Very unwise. Kentari! Cover me while I secure the protomatter! They just don't know when to quit, do they? Oh, protomatter secured. We're safe.
Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well. I've locked out access to everyone but you and me. We can make things right without any interference once we return to our ships. All systems are online. We're ready to go. Initiating restoration process now.
Protomatter matrix deployed. Everything's in the green. We did it! It worked. Our sensors are showing a stable protomatter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Thank you. Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it, I assure you. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally. He has sent some ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
Alien vessels, surrender or be destroyed!
Fire!
Forced my hand. You and your pathetic Lucari bootlicker. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you and the rest of the alien filth in the galaxy. Exile was too good for the Lucari. We should have wiped you out.
Not everyone in the Defense Force is loyal to Pentaro. I suspected Pentaro was in this short for some time. I thought he placed the people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong. His madness nearly killed us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to formally apologize and thank all of you in person. Under the circumstances, we should meet on one of your vessels. The Rescava, if you're agreeable.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Rescava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything today. Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you. There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lucari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Imperial intelligence has learned that Martok is alive. I thought him dead by my hand, and yet he lives. Martok is being held in our sonar facility in the Briar Patch. Officially, it's a research facility built to study metaphysic radiation. In reality, it's a high-security prison used to hold political prisoners. General Rodek is leading a covert rescue operation in the Briar Patch. Meet with him there, and liberate Martok. Even an enemy should have the chance to live or die with honor. Serve the Empire well.
Gavan, your assistance on this mission is appreciated. Martok is being held here. The sonar facilities of Varts and their true masters are the cowardly Vec of House Torg. They hold their enemies here and deny them a warrior's death. I intend to show them the price of their dishonor. Begin by jamming the sonar comm signals. Should we encounter any sonar patrols, eliminate them quickly before they can summon reinforcements. The pockets of Metreon gas may be of tactical use to us. A well-placed volley could ignite them. Timed right, they can become our weapons. body like a sword. Time for stealth has come. We will infiltrate the solar facility in disguise. I will be wearing the uniform of House Torg, and your away team will be my prisoners. Yes, that is why it will succeed. Beam to my ship, and we will take a shuttle to the prison. The maximum security area lies ahead. Follow my lead, and we will infiltrate the cell block where they are holding Ard-Net. Remember, you are prisoners. Stay within the red lines, obey all commands, and do not engage the guards until I give you the signal. See all those turrets? If you step out of line, they are prepared to remind you of your place.
Five more lifers! What did you idiots do to earn such dishonor?
Not my concern. My concern is to bring them here now.
Fair enough. I have plenty of time to find out. Go straight ahead to processing. What a miserable bunch of bartok! Get these convicts out of my sight!
Watch for patrols. We may need to fight them on the way out.
Prisoners to the back wall for processing! I don't see anything about 5 new prisoners.
Not my concern. So I tell Tor that you are not ready to receive them.
That won't be necessary. We'll process them. Sign here.
We've come for the butcher. Bring me Martok.
Patience. We're out processing him now. You, take these convicts to their cells and be quick about it.
Quick. Right.
Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again. Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again.
Torg is allied with Zinkevi. There is no end to his dishonor. Martok defeated many Zinkevi in close combat. It is why they call him the Butcher.
Haven't seen you around here before.
I'm new. What of it?
Well, put those convicts in their place, and we can get some blood wine after our shifts. Give me a reason to break you, Pata. We have lots of time to play.
Martok, we've come for you.
Have you now? Wait. I know your face. One of Moog's sons fights under Tor's banner? Disappointing.
Moog? I am Rudik, son of Nara, an ally of the house, old man. This is no time for talk. Arm yourself before the gods.
What is this? Explain yourselves!
Isn't it obvious? I'm leaving, you piece of Wakata.
I think the Zinkevi disagree with you, Martok.
Miserable Takek. Good. If I'm to die, I'll die in battle. Something on your mind. I fought Jempak, felt his blade strike home, and died the death of a warrior. Until Torg and his doctors bring me back. He denied me honorable death, denied me the halls of Sovokor, and locked me away by so much Bakatan. He has much to answer for. Time is critical here. What would you ask me? The metaphasic radiation. It's why Torg keeps us here. He can beat us to the edge of death, then let the radiation slowly restore us to health. He is as cruel as he is dishonorable. Time is critical here. What would you ask me? Torg boasts about it often. He wants to replace Jempak as Chancellor, and he allied with Zinkevi to do it. For some reason, he thinks they can beat us this time. Idiot! In return, Torg pledged to keep the Empire out of Zinkevi affairs,
and to turn me over to them. They still hate me for my victory at Senka 3. Time is critical here. What would you ask of me? There is another here who deserves that honor. A friend, and a warrior born. His cell is not far. We will liberate him. There's nothing unwise about adding a strong arm to your ranks. The console to the left controls the door. The one to the right controls the turrets. Override it, and friend becomes foe. Ha! There he is. Across the way.
Master, this warrior, speak.
What of it? The war is over, and he has earned my respect. Come out. We have work to do.
I stand ready to fight. Who's this?
This is Rodek, son of Nagra.
Well met. I am First Kamakara, and I am...
I know the rest, Jimnar. Martok speaks for you. That is enough for me. Time to go.
Generating progress. Security protocol ready.
They have locked down the facility. Their doors will not stop the charges I brought along, however. We can blast our way back to the other.
Those charges can be of use in other ways. Torg has been running the pathetic remains of his house from this place. Blowing up critical targets within it will give him great. Torg's office lies beyond this door. If we're lucky, he'll be in it. Until I run him through, that is. If he's not there, destroy his private computer. He stores all of his critical data on it. Losing it will weaken him considerably. We forge on until we reach the main security office. From there, we can override the rest of the turrets and take out the alarm system. Use the console on the door to override them. Take care of the rest at the main security. Remember, Torg's lackeys and his new Zenkethi friends will try to stop us. Be sure to stop them first. Yes, to stand, to fight, to be Klingon. Commander's office, but no Torg. Pity. I was hoping to spill his blood all over this pretty planet.
Double Johnson,
For now, several property damage. Set your charges. The most recent file is a bit of sail for some sort of large torpedo. Interesting. Toward bodied from the Zenkepi. Doesn't say what kind of torpedo it is. Must be new and powerful, considering the amount he paid for it. This will hurt, Torg. At least, like killing. Main security is ours. Override the turrets and set your charges. We have business elsewhere.
Witness the strength of a true Jem'Hadar!
I should have known not to trust you!
All enemies are empowered.
Here to an exercise. I saw a Sona engineer working on these panels. They control power to the cell doors. All of them. Blow up the panels, and all the prisoners go through. I expect they will be eager to settle accounts with their guards.
It's time to evacuate. When we reach the roof, our ships can pick us up.
The elevator is offline. How will we escape?
We will use a grappling device to reach the rooftop.
Once we're out, we will deactivate the solar shield generator to clear a path.
This is highly unorthodox.
Yes, an audacious plan, worthy of a true Klingon warrior. You honor your house and mine. When we are free of this place, we have much to discuss. I see the warriors of House Torg and Zenketh have come to test us. Fill the halls of Grathor with their souls!
I told Lady Sarah that I'll bring you home.
The roots suffice. Good. I can use the exercise.
Fight well, Alliance.
Enemy forces are larger.
The battlefield is ours. Now we must destroy the sonar shield generator to clear the way for our ships. Rodak to the core. The shield is down. Prepare to extract.
Ard-Net! You call yourself a warrior? A leader? I call you a coward and a butcher! I will avenge your victims!
I think not, said Caddy. Not while I live.
Gemini, Weakling! Go now and join your chasing guards!
No!
Butcher! This ends here! Now! No trial, no mercy! Only your death!
Many have tried to kill at bay. Come and add your name.
I will take Martok with me to the core. Perhaps after the battle we can explain some of the strange things he said in his cell. For now, the enemy waits for us in the stars. Are you ready to meet them in battle? The enemy is near. We are outnumbered, but my crew got a signal to our allies. Reinforcements should arrive soon.
There is no escape for you, Patak. But you are not going to die today. Oh, no. You will be taken alive. Martok will be delivered to the Zinkati, and the rest of you will spend your days in a place that makes Murapinte look pleasant. Perhaps when I am Chancellor, I will have him sing songs about you, Martok, so that Klingon children will know what failure is.
The blood of my heir is on your blade, Tor. It will be avenged.
If your blood is a stain on Kingati, it will barely stain my blade.
You're a cowardly traitor. Save my face. You have the spine. Torg! I claim the rights of vengeance. Face me in battle, or I'll kill you where you stand.
I'll take pleasure delivering your corpse to the Zinkati. What's left of it, anyway?
I claim command of this vessel. Any objections? No? Then make ready for battle.
Hostile vessels, you have invaded Sora space and attacked without provocation. These are acts of war. I implore you to surrender while you're still able. We may show you mercy where our allies will not. We are still close friends.
General Rodick, I do hope you have my husband with you, preferably intact.
I am Worf, son of Moog, Gintok to the House of Martok. The House of Torg must not be allowed to survive this day.
Let us conquer the stars, the blood of our enemies.
Now, I shall return to Kronos with my wife, the warriors of my house, and the sons of Moog. It is time for their house to be restored, if they wish it.
It has been a day of victory, and yet I am true. These things Ard-Net says I am son of their father, wrapped warrior. I barely know that I lived the life of another man. There is much I have to learn. Now is not the time. I must return Martok to Quartos before the enemy moves. Until then, fight well.
Imperial politics at this level are seldom boring, though this particular incident had a lower body count than I expected. Martok has assured me that he will not pursue the Chancellery. This will make a number of people in the Empire sleep a little easier. For now, at least. Martok plans to regain his lost honor in combat. I suspect a Zinketi will provide him with ample opportunities for battle, and soon. No, I don't think we've seen the last of him. And if Martok should wish to visit our old quarrel, I shall be waiting. Serve the Empire well. Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship they thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. They sent a cruiser out to investigate, but it hasn't checked in for some time. Starfleet would like our assistance in the matter. The cruiser's last position was in the Ard-Net system. Meet with the USS Challenger there to investigate the situation. Her captain has some experience with the Nexus. Serve the Empire well.
Good to see you. Looks like the two missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails. That's entirely possible. Even minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're experiencing widespread systems failure on all decks. Our Nexus defense screen's overloaded, and we were exposed to a full blast. We're lucky to be here. We could use your help.
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seems unlikely. In an overload situation like she described, the ship wouldn't be disabled. It'd be destroyed. Just disrupted most of our systems. We're sending ducks over here. Trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power. I think we'd better get over there and find out what's going on while we still have a functioning ship between us. Meet me at these coordinates on Deck 10. Looks like someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we can access the system and shut the fields down. This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get to work. With luck, we should be able to bypass the system and drop those... Wait. Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I've got a feeling it's not for R&R.
Activating program Barclay 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
Program's locked. We'll have to survive the battle to leave. Last wave. Unless they change the program.
Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all.
That's definitely a Reg Barkley program. Let's get back to business. We'd better bypass security before they send more sparring partners to deal with. Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
This is Commander Tabai. Please respond. I repeat, if you can hear this, come to 10 forward at once. There's... Our defenses just dropped. We require your... They are closing on... Hurry. It won't be long before they attack.
Someone's jamming that signal. We'd better get to 10 forward.
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken over by hostile forces, and we are in dire need of assistance. We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by a potent beam of psionic energy. It disabled the ship and left us vulnerable to attack. Mind-controlled members of the Forrestal's crew then beamed over and took control of this vessel. we few are all that remain free. An alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed. Somehow, it was able to break free when the Nexus recently returned. Though powerful, there are limits to the alien's ability. The combat with your ship has weakened it considerably. Now is the time to strike. The controlled crew are bound to attack again soon.
Picking up transporter signals, multiple contacts. We've got incoming.
Enemy contacts inbound.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon. You might talk with some of the survivors here for more information as well. Your call.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our numbers have dwindled considerably since the enemy's initial assault. Until your arrival, I calculated our odds of survival at 4,286 to 1. Difficult to fully assess at this juncture. However, I am willing to state that our odds have improved considerably. If all of you were psionics, our odds would be even better. The alien is quite ineffective against those with mental abilities.
Ensign Rana, engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required reading at the Academy. I never thought I'd actually meet you. Wish it were under different circumstances. Right. Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days ago. They beamed in and took us by surprise. I was the only one to make it back here.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Things were looking more than a little ugly until you got here. I'd pour you a drink, but all of the replicators went offline an hour ago. As good as can be, under the circumstances. Still amazed we haven't been, dominated by that alien. The commander thinks it's because we all come from a species with psionic abilities. As good a reason as any, I suppose.
I have a feeling these attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength. If we're going to do something to save this ship, we'll need to do it fast. Let's get down to main engineering. I think we can get a better grip on the security system there and use it to incapacitate both the hostile crew and the alien.
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope to use them on some of our dominated crewmates prior to your arrival. But I suspect they will serve you better at this time. They should protect you if the alien attempts to take control of your minds.
Watch it! They're beaming in reinforcements. we've got a couple of problems here. Main power's offline, and there's a lot of Nexus radiation getting past the screens. I'll handle the power situation while you deal with the radiation. Once that's done, we can bring the security systems back online. Nice work. Radiation levels are back in the safe zone, and I've managed to prime the warp core. Give me a hand with it, and we can restore main power. That did it. Main power is back online, and warp core is stable. I've activated most of the security systems, but it looks like the bridge is still under enemy control. It's a good bet that's where the alien is.
This ship and all the opponents belong to Cosmos.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
No words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
We are here to assist you.
I'm reading the alien on sensors. It's back on the forestall. This isn't over yet. The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship and deal with the forestall. I'll do what I can here to get the shields up and keep the Madison in one piece.
assist you?
It seems I am at your mercy. Will you strike the killing blow now, as is your right? If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours. It is an unexpected mercy, one I would not extend to a vanquished foe on the battlefield. Much has changed since my banishment to the Nexus.
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet, and we should have backup here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll have them up and running again in no time. You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't inclined to return the favor. That goes a long way in my book. You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
Interesting report. This alien was trapped for eons in the Nexus and wanted to leave? As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. In the meantime, you saved a lot of lives, and 3 Starfleet vessels. I see you even spared the alien's life. Interesting. Starfleet, of course, is pleased. Captain LaForge says those pretty ships will spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. And the Alliance can use all the ships it can get on the frontier these days. Well done. Serve the Empire well. The Kintari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. The Empire has been assisting both groups on this project, as have other Alliance members. I want you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. The Zenkethi have been active in sectors near Dranur, and both the Lukari and Kintari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe. Serve the Empire well.
Welcome to the Dranur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here. Very. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site. Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
brand new anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lucari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle. Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Pumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet-side. I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on? Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around. As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting. We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Dranur's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranur. Beautiful, isn't it?
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here. I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem. My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric. We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
We've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
We do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here. Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kumarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system. They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of proto-matter torpedo.
A proto-matter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses. Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? Turning for the planet. They're heading for us.
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zinkethi comms.
Increase your efforts and eliminate the defenses at once. Captain Paul, we know how to find the consort. It shall be done. Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits as bird sheds his scales again. You're wrong. Don't let me down. Keep your scales on. These little softies are pretty tenacious. Wait, run for the colonists. Oh,
The Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is
Appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all. Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
We're still tapped into Zinkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witnessed its complete purge.
Know your place, Captain. Am I clear?
As you and I both know, planet Janur has been completely scourged of what we call Dransuli.
There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully if you are agreeable. A warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dronsuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Zenkethi must be terrified of these Dronsuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
So, the crystals the Zenkethi have been destroying are actually eggs. Interesting. The Zenkethi would not risk so much if they didn't have reason to fear these creatures, and Zenkethi do not frighten easily. We will monitor the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. If these aliens are a threat to the Empire, I want to be ready for them. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kintari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals. Serve the Empire well. Imperial intelligence believes a Zenkethi attack on an Alliance world could happen very soon. Their new protomatter torpedoes can end billions of lives in moments once such a cowardly attack begins. Unacceptable! We've spotted several Zenkethi fleet groups on the move in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a protomatter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it, and the Zenkethi who fired it. Serve the Empire well. Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest, I'm giving the honor of intercepting the Zenkethi to you. However, both the Rataran and the Core are en route at high warp to join the fight. You'll want to move fast if you wish to beat Martok and Kern to the battle.
The Zenkethi fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well. Well fought, but it is far from over. Kentucky forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint. Keep this up, and the Zenkethi will have a nickname for you as well.
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, the Zenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor!
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Zenkethi fleet, Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS-9 is being moved there to assist. The sooner you can get there, the better. Bajor must be defended.
So, the Zenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Baktag. I fought and bled many times over DS-9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Zenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious. You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge has a briefing for you. Review it and prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Zenkethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Zenkethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all costs.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Qapla'!
Alliance forces, this is Commander Cyrus Minute on DS-9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Zenkethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now. Repair crews are safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle station. Destroy this alliance.
battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
The unique smells of a Zenkethi vessel. It's been a while. I can't say I've missed the experience. Looks like we're on the tactical deck. Their weapon control should be down this hallway. They're on full alert here, so expect a full security presence.
Zenkethi ships are closing! Enemy transport detected! All hands, resolve orders! All ships! This is General Kern! Fire at will!
There. Weapons control is in that room, just ahead.
Surprised to see me, Patrol. Let's finish this.
We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly.
Deepest hole of the town, Butcher.
You tried to end me once before. It won't go any better this time. Zen Warren fought well, but he won't be coming back from that. They know we're here. Good. Secure those consoles. One to go. Get to it while you can. Clever. They rerouted their weapons they're making it in command deck. We'll have to storm their command deck, the very heart of the beast. We'll need to use one of their transporters to get there. I saw one on our way here. Let's use it and get this over with. They have to use short-range transporters instead of cruisers.
heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness. I am Captain Neth Parr. It was I who alerted the Alliance about the attack on Bajor, and it is I who will fight at your side now. The Admiral must be stopped. We now walk the same path, along with the Butcher of Zenket 3. This is unexpected. It is a day for unusual alliances, it seems. Not far, though I warn you, the way there will be heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness. The Admiral walks a path of madness. He must face them. Destruction. So many lives lost. It has to end now.
Target the Zenkethi forces and fire!
Zenkethi forces on attack vectors! They're relentless.
Betrayal with one of our most hated enemies, the Butcher himself. Truly, your depravity knows no bounds. And you, the ever-present thorn between my scales, meddling in my affairs at every turn. Your reckless heroism has endangered trillions. You must be so very proud. You and Zengrother were my best captains then. Today I lost both.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand up now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
Surrender, Admiral, or fight if you have the spine for it.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now? Fools, all of you.
This Neth Parr fights with honor. Today is full of surprises.
I yield, I yield. How proud you must be. You saved Bajor and a few more worlds along with it. This will be a cool comfort to you. You lose millions more, of course. Computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands. This is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. And know this. The time will come when you feckless creatures will see the error of your ways. And I will do it when it happens. I will relish the look of despair on your pathetic faces. Meantime, computer, release weapons control to Alliance forces. You can use my command console as you see fit. The station is yours.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Alpha team reporting. Command deck is locked down.
This is Beta Team. Commencing operation now.
Victory belongs to us! Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Zenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend. They belong to the Herc. We must return to our ships immediately. I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Zenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop. The Herc are our greatest foe. An enemy that invaded Kronos over 1,000 years ago. No other enemy came so close to ending us. Not even the Iconians. For Klingons, they are the monsters of legend. We thought they were extinct. We were fools. There is lore about the Herc using caretakers, bred to prepare worlds for the return of their masters. I believe what the Zenkethi call Dransuli are those creatures. Wherever they were, the Herc were there as well. Sleeping, waiting to return, to attack. And now, it seems that day has come. Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Herc will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Herc in battle.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle with the Herc, test themselves as Cadus.
DS9 is under attack!
This is Captain Red speaking for the Zenkethi forces. All ships, target the Dransuli vessel! Dransuli are everywhere! Wake up! Abandon ship! Abandon ship! This is Captain Meth Paw. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common foe, despite our differences. Can we count on your aid?
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline here. bring you greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith. As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance, but it really is my only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
We have to talk.
I know that Changeling. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9. And now he's here, in command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive entrance. Whatever this is about, it isn't a matter to be taken lightly. If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish not to listen. The return of both the Dominion and the Herc is no coincidence. I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
The Zencathi attack on Bajor is madness. There are no signs of those crystal eggs there. Perhaps their mad leader wanted vengeance for all of the defeats he has suffered at our hands. And that is just the first of our problems. The return of the Herc is a shockwave running through the heart of the Empire. And the Dominion's return is most suspicious indeed. It is unwise to take an overture from the Founders lightly. I will send envoys to DS9 to find the truth of things. If the Dominion intend to shatter the peace, I would know of it, and meet them in glorious battle. Serve the Empire well. Captain Nethpar has turned herself into authorities at Deep Space Nine. She is the Zencathi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I want you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible. Serve the Empire well.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions. The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protective custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance. Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some. No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it. Are you ready to hear my story?
began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation Eok. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eok. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zen Tarak out. Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them.
The Breach is starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please.
They've hacked our comms, Captain. Ignore them and follow protocol.
Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
We're not a threat. Scanners, we have
push, Admiral. Far out.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain. Yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. That mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Transuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the Protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neth, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively, if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter Matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Transuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like Vernonin 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
$50 credit says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm standing right here, you know. Large concentration of Transuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? Whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Katara. Transuli signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking. Door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain! Bomb placement complete. Running for destination now. Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the photo maker ship. The bomb's ready. We're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on. We're reading a large number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Ard himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not. those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters, and the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Transuli infestation. We'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
This is Counselor Hale Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Councilor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuli eggs. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish, Admiral.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Transuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There
sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not.
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Ard-Net and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
It is done. In light of your...
Yes. Helm, get us out of here.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take. Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all. I shall abide by their decision, until our paths merge once more.
This Captain Parr has endured much and still stands tall. A Zenkethi with honor. Impressive. If only the Zenkethi ruler knew of honor. It's clear he is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. Madness. I see that Alliance officials will be reviewing Captain Parr's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us and your report will certainly influence their decision in her favor. Serve the Empire well.
Congratulations, General.